Hey YouTube, this is Natural Normal Nae, and in this video I am going to tell you how I bought my house with no down payment, no closing costs, with the lowest market rate. My credit score wasn't needed, and I was able to choose a 30-year over a 15-year mortgage. They have both options, and doing this allowed me to get a mortgage that was cheaper than my rent. And mind you, I live in a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with it's a ranch style with a basement, and it's about 1,800 square feet total together. I have a front yard, backyard, and a 2-car garage. Compared to my 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, it was basically 1.5 bathroom, and I was paying way more than what I was paying for my house. So if you guys haven't already guessed it yet, the name of the company I was able to go with and partner with is called NACA. NACA stands for the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. They are known as America's Best Mortgage, and they have 2 different programs. One where you can buy or purchase your house, or if you currently live in a house and you have issues with paying your mortgage, they will help you save your home so you won't have to go into foreclosure. So I'll tell you guys my story. I actually went through this program 3 times. I started back in 2017. The first time I started, I couldn't really do the program because I was late on some credit cards, so that was my bad. They basically want you to be in good standing. Although they don't check your credit report, they check your credit file to see how on time you are with your payments, and making sure that you just don't rip people and companies off, because they don't want that to happen to them, of course. So yeah, I couldn't join, or I joined the program, but they gave me a lot of credit counseling and just told me what I needed to do in order to be part of the program and be successful to buy a home. So yeah, I couldn't do it the first round because I was late on a couple credit cards, or one credit card. I think I had 2 late payments. That's how it went. Yeah, 2 late payments. And you can't have that within the past 12 months. Now this is for my situation. Everybody's situation could be different. So that's why it's important for you to go through this program on your own and figure out what you need to do in order to qualify. The second time I went to this program, I actually went through their 1-day event. Basically, it's called the Dream Workshop. You could potentially go through the whole mortgage process within 1 day. So they're looking at all your documents, they're qualifying you for a house, and you're able to get your pre-approval letter in your hand on 1 day. Now mind you, I was there from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I did not leave until almost 10 o'clock. Basically, I was so close to getting my credit file approved, but underwriting told me that I was unable to be approved because somebody I had signed or co-signed the car for, they were late not once but twice. Not once but twice on their car payment. And when I tell you that was the most saddest drive home, I cried. I was like, oh, I knew for sure I was going to get this. I already have my letters of explanations, which was basically a letter. Let's say if you were late on a payment, or something was something could be a discrepancy for your credit file. You write these letters up. Super easy to do. Write them up, but you write them up and you have them ready to go, so your credit counselor could, or mortgage counselor, that's what they were called, could look at your files and they would be like, okay, we accept this. But because I only knew about 1 and not 2, that hurted me. So that was in 2018. It was February or March of 2018. So my third time around, I started feeling discouraged about buying a house. I had talked to various mortgage companies, and because of my student loans, it was going to be very difficult for me to get a house. So something told me in October of 2019, like the beginning of October, hey, go ahead, see if you can call NACA and see what you need to do in order to get a house. So I made my appointment for the end of October. I met with my mortgage counselor. He was super duper nice. And he told me, hey, I'm going to get you qualified for a house. And I did not believe him at all. He told me that he was going to get me qualified for a house. And I did not believe him. I was just like, yeah, whatever. But you have a plan, I'm going to follow it. I kid you not. He had me qualified the day after Christmas. You come down here for your purchase workshop today to meet your realtor. And I was like, what? The realtor I was working with, she was super duper nice. I do have some stories. I don't want to get into them right now, but just know that the realtor I ended up with, fabulous. But yeah, they told me exactly what was going to happen. I started looking for houses. I was out looking for houses, let me see, that Saturday. So I actually worked with 3 realtors during this process. The first city I looked at, I found a house that I really love. I put in my offers. I ended up getting paired with my second realtor. I love her. Her name is KathleenMoss. Her information is in the description box because I highly recommend that you guys work with her if you guys are in the Northeast Ohio area. She is one of the best, very knowledgeable realtors. Like, I was like, is you my auntie? Are you my cousin? Are we related? Because she looked out for me. Like, she knew exactly what to look for in houses. She was super duper fast putting in my offer. I found my house January 17th. She put the offer in the same day. My inspection was on January 20th, 3 days later. Okay, that's how much she was not playing. She was like, look, you're about to get this house. We're about to put in your offer right now. Be prepared to figure out when your inspection date is coming up in the next couple of days. Cool. Okay. And yeah, so my inspection was January 10th. Closing was March 29th. Quarantine through a wrench. It was quarantine, me, issues with the my credit file, medical bills. I'll put a whole different story about it. It's a lot of story. I'm gonna do a lessons learned when buying a house video, because if I was going into too much detail, this video would be an hour long. Closing was March 27th. I moved in March 29th. I was not playing. I was like, look, give me my keys. I want to move in. And this house, it was not at first my very first pick because of what I saw on the outside of the house. But when I did that walk-in with my realtor, I was just like, this is my house. This is my house. I loved it. Like, still to this day, I love it. Yeah, so I moved in March 29th and we've been here loving it. Loving it. My kids love it. They're like, look, I have my diva room. I have a master bedroom suite. My daughter has her own room. My kids, my sons have their own room. There's a big entertainment room in the basement, and it's just, I could not ask for more at this moment in my life. And I'm so grateful for this. I'm so happy I went through NACA. And I really encourage, if you do not think that you can buy a house, but you know in your heart that you want a house for you and your kids, like, do it. Don't put no negativity in front of it, because once you start thinking negative, that's when negative stuff is bound to happen. Okay, and yeah, just go talk to them, tell them I referred you, and if you want to contact me, I'm going to leave a way that you can contact me in the description box below. But this is one of the best programs that I ever been through. I'm speaking this over you right now. You got a house. The house is waiting for you. They're just waiting for you to make the first move. That's it. And this video is telling you right now to go get that house through NACA. And oh yeah, this is what I was saying. NACA, they do not play when it comes to mortgages. They make sure they get you a house in your price range. They don't want no loan sharks to get into your pockets and figure out, oh, you need to pay this money down. I'm gonna tell you this. They gave me money back at closing, okay? That could be you, and you over there scared to get a house. This experience was an experience. I'm going to say that. There's ups and downs, but look, everything that you attain that is really positive for you, it's going to be something to get to that point. And you need to not be afraid to go through that journey in order to get to that point in life that you want to be at. And yeah, that's what I want to leave on that note. I will be making more videos about NACA because I do want to get the word out. This is a program that I really feel it needs to be expanded on. Everybody and their mama needs to have NACA in their vocabulary. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate every view that I get, and I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.